22 nations that will be out in Qatar 2022, and in this video I'm going to give you my early door predictions for World Cup winners and Group D. That's right, the French. Can they make it? Back-to-back tournament wins? We're going to take a little look next. That's right, folks, back once again in our prediction video. Today we're taking a look at Group D and my early door predictions for this year's World Cup out in Qatar. We'll get to that in just 1 second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe to keep bang out today. All things World Cup related, Papa Rovers related, world football related. We got it all here, boys. Under one Ruski. That's right, of course. France will try to win back-to-back tournaments. They've got the squad, they've got the manager. Have they got the momentum going into this summer? We'll take a look at it, all of it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They're the Patreons, guys. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get into it. Of course, take a little look at Group D predictions. And of course, before we have a look at the results, let's take a look and remind ourselves who are the nations that make up Group D. Well, here are we go. So let's take a look at it. That's all for that. It's currently in the hands of La France, of course, but the Danes are in this group. Of course, Christian Eriksen and co. Of course, they qualify as winners out in UEFA, the Confederation Group over there. 12th of October, they secured the deal back in 2021. 6 tournaments for the Danes. They were there in Russia in 2018. 2 tournaments in a row for them. Quarterfinals in 1998. 28-1 to go the distance. Of course, you can't back out. You never rule out the Danes. That's right. They're going to be joined by Tunisia. That's right. Goodness gracious me, coming at you from Africa. They qualified as a winner of the African third round. I think it was a knockout heat. They came through in the end. Tunisia will be there. Secured the deal on 29th of March 2022. 6 tournaments for Tunisia. 2018 was the last. 2 in a row, just like Denmark. But of course, they never made it out of the group stages. That includes the tournaments in 1978, 98, 2002, 2016, and also 2018 in Mother Russia. That's right. 350-1. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. They are joined by La France. Of course, they are the winners, defending champions. They qualified as winners as well through UEFA. And they secured the deal on the 30th of November 2021. 16 tournaments for La France. 2018 was their last when they won it. 7 in a row as well for Deschamps' boys, and of course they won it in 98 and 2018 as well. 6-1 to do a back-to-back tournaments. Can they do it? I don't know. And of course, joined by Australia, one of the last teams to secure the deal. They secured their deal on the 30th of June 2022 in a playoff where they took out Peru. That's right, in the final there. Also knocking out UAE, United Arab Emirates as well along the way. 6 tournaments for them. 2018 was their last. 5 in a row for them as well. Round of 16 was their best in 2006. Can they better it this time around? And it's a toughie. 250-1. They've got to beat the Danes, they've got to beat the French, and they've got to beat the Tunisians to do so. But of course, those are the groups, guys. What about, of course, the matches itself? Let's take a little look at it. Where are you? Dirk, I'm right here, boys. I'm right here. Study yourselves. So here we go. We're going to take a look at those games. All kicking off in Group D on the 22nd of November, of course. And it will be Denmark up against Tunisia, kicking us all off in Group D. So let's take a look at it. I'm going to go with a chat again. We're not going into too much detail here. It's just my gut predictions, what I think about this group, and I do anticipate the Danes to get off with a stinker, a flyer. I mean, an absolute flyer. 2-0 win for them. Get up and running. Put the benchmark. Not a fantastic result, but enough to say, you know what? We're not going to be here just to make up the numbers. We can go deep in this tournament. They went deep in the Euros. They've got the momentum. They've got the team spirit is there on display. We saw it at the Euros, and of course they're now even stronger with the return of Christian Eriksen. Of course, it was for Eriksen in the Euros. He will be a part of it, and of course, maybe he will use this, or they'll galvanise with the return of Eriksen and be a better, stronger team, and could go even further than they did in the Euros. Anyway, 2-0 win for them. For me. Meanwhile, the champions France will take on Australia in a very, very difficult game, but I do anticipate a comfortable win in the 3-1 win for La France. The champions already up and running for them. Next up is a must-win scenario for Tunisia and Australia as they lock horns in match number 2 on the 26th of November. Goodness gracious me. Will it be the Tunisians or will it be the Socceroos? I do fancy the Socceroos to get a couple of results here. 2-1 win for them over Tunisia to put themselves in contention and maybe squeak into a runners-up spot depending on what goes on between the French, the champions, and of course the Danes. It'll be a Battle of Europe, 26th of November. All eyes on this one as well. Very interesting game, and again, it could go either way. They play each other quite frequently in the Nations League and in some fixtures over in UEFA. And I actually see this being a draw, 2-2 in the end. It will be a bit of a a lull in the performance for the French. I'm not saying it's going to knock them out. I'm not saying it's going to knock them out of consideration, but it will be a bit of a blip in their resume. Unbeaten still, same for the Danes, and of course 2-2 in the end, which does mean that the Socceroos will go into the game against Denmark on the final match day with a chance to sneak in there. The Tunisians, though, will have to do an absolute freak show if they're going to get something out of this, and they will take on French, the champions, of course, on the final match day, 30th of November 2022 for them. Don't happening. 3-0 win for them. They go crashing out. We already know that. Don't even get your calculators out. Forget about it. The French go through, I think, unbeaten, 7 points on the board, but who will join them? Will it be Socceroos? Will it be, of course, the Danes? All eyes on this one. Tough game, of course. A draw as well. What does that do? Oh, I can't think. I can't bloody think. A draw in the end, but Socceroos, a tremendous performance for them, despite making it into the tournament at the last time of asking, of course. But let's get the calculators out to make sure of it, to guarantee who will go through. So we all know who's in fourth spot. It will be Tunisia. In fact, hold your horses. I'm going to give you the bookies odds here. The bookies odds for Tunisia are 14-1 to win this group. Australia are 10-1. France are 5-2 on, and of course the Danes are 3-1 as well. But anyway, those are the bookies odds. My results have ended up looking like this. In fourth spot, we have Tunisia with 0 points on the board. We did figure that out. 1 goal scored, 7 goals conceded. They go crashing out. Joining them will be, unfortunately, Australia with 1-1, 1 draw, and 1 loss. 4 goals scored, 5 goals conceded, -1 goal difference. They go crashing out. However, the Danes will go through, squeaking through. No defeats for them. 1 win, 2 draws, 5 goals scored, 3 goals conceded, 2 goals in the difference column, 5 points on the board. They will go through, and they'll be joined by winners. Of course, France also going through unbeaten, 2 wins and a draw, 8 goals scored, 3 conceded, and a goal difference of 5. 7 points on the board for them. So well done, France. They'll be there into the knockout stages, and they'll be joined by Denmark. So make sure you smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. We're going to have the one-stop shop for the World Cup out in Qatar. We've got the previews, reviews, watch-alongs, predictions, sticker openings, of course, tournament build-up right here from the get-go. We'll also have Cast the Cat, DigiCat, all that kind of stuff. We've got a lot of stuff going here. I love the World Cup. I get fully involved, and we're going to hopefully have fan opinion from each and every one of the countries that are going to be taking part out in Qatar 2022. But before, if you're going to do one thing for me on the channel, what I want to do is make sure you stick your predictions down below yourself. Put them in there in the comment section from first to fourth out in Group D. Who you think will go through? Will it be France? Will it be easy? 3 wins out of 3? Will the Danes be an absolute shit show and go crashing home? Or will Tunisia do something for Africa, of course, and get themselves through to the knockout stages? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I look forward to seeing your opinions there, and of course we'll be back to take a look at them as, of course, we kick off the tournament later on. Also, make sure you continue the series right through the week and, of course, into the knockout stages. But until then, boys, we're done right now.